Hey-oh. Alright. Stream started, everything looks good. Don't know if sound's coming through, but we'll risk it. Let's continue
for sort of battle in the city yesterday.
I'm sorry. Stop pushing. Not cool, man.
That's why I'm glad I'm in here. Good old Rivet City.
Me too.
Where the hell were we?
Oh, come on.
I know we were exploring, right? Looking for... Jesus. Who lives in here? Is this where you come to get rust lung? Oh, of course. It's the porks and beans room. Anyone that's anyone eats the pork and beans in the pork and beans room. Alright, so, all I can really remember is that we were Capital Preservation Society. This was clearly, like, we were only ever supposed to try and stand on this airplane, right? Like, that was our only goal here. Now we can leave. I think we need to talk to this old... All is well. We got it.
Quite an impressive.
Oh, right. Well, I
collection,
remember.
isn't it?
This guy was
Well,
the
don't be
sexist
shy.
guy.
Have a look around. Abraham Washington's the name. Curator of this
Hey,
little
Abe.
slice of American history.
Yes, it's an interesting collection indeed. It's an interesting collection of garbage. Oh, good. I was looking for some kindling. I didn't... well, I mean, yeah.
One man's garbage is another man's treasure trove. Don't underestimate these documents. They may not look like much, but their value is immeasurable.
Ooh.
Or would be anyway, if only I possessed one more item.
So, everything in there is garbage and valueless, but you need one more item to make it invaluable and worthwhile. Alright, I'll bite. What document is missing? What's missing is my ability to stay awake in this snoratorium.
My friend, the sleeping fox catches no mouse. Would you want to miss out on the opportunity of a lifetime?
Yes. Alright. Maybe later. Alright, I'll bite. Which document is missing?
In 1776, the Second Judgmental Congress got together and adopted a document drafted by none other than Thomas Jefferson himself.
T. Jeffer?
It was the day the United States of America earned its name and secured its place in history. This magnificent achievement took form in the Declaration of Independence.
Wow. If you want me to retrieve the Declaration, all you have to do is ask. Let me take a leap of faith here. You want me to find it for you. You want me to find it.
Indeed I do. Without the Declaration, the rest of these relics are almost meaningless. I must have it. Acquire
No, the
document
relics
for
are
me,
meaningless.
and you'll be
They're all
awarded
meaningless.
most handsomely.
This one
What do
thing
you
doesn't
think?
provide meaning to the rest of them. I'd love to be a part of history. Maybe another time. Slow down there, Gramps. What's this reward you're talking about?
You'd secure your place in history. The man who rediscovered the Declaration of Independence. Imagine the fanfare.
Would I get a parade? Can we stop beating around the bush, please? What's the reward?
Sorry, my mind tends to wander. I will see to it that you receive a worthwhile trade.
So the one
I
thing
have
that
in my
provides
possession
meaning
the only
and
known
value.
schematic for the creation of something called the railway
I
rifle.
actually already have one.
Bring me the Declaration, and it's yours. Oh dear. Well,
What will you give me for this toy of Lincoln?
quite a nice specimen you have there. How about I give
No.
you 10 caps for it?
At least 10 times that.
Very well, but I doubt anyone else will appreciate
Lincoln's face on them.
pennies, huh? That's the old money they used long ago.
Yeah.
Well, any artifact from American history would benefit the museum. How about 15 caps for the lot of them? Very well, but I doubt any...
Oh, I'll appreciate them. I'll appreciate the fact that you don't have them. Recording of Lincoln's voice?
An actual recording of Lincoln's voice?
Ooh.
Amazing! Please, allow me to compensate you for it.
Nope.
I'll pay you 60 caps.
Nope, 10 times.
Very well.
Got a wanted poster for Lincoln's assassin.
Interesting. I'd love to have that in the museum's collection. I will buy it from you for 70
That's
caps.
worth more
What do you
than
say?
Lincoln's voice? This guy's a ripoff.
I can't believe you have that artifact in your possession. What an amazing addition it would make to the museum.
It would.
I will buy it from you for...
No.
Very well.
I think it's literally worth more for us to sell anywhere else. Is there anything else you're looking for?
Well, yes. Any document of historical significance would be of benefit to the society. However, I am also interested in branching out. Perhaps some interesting artifacts related to our great country's history. Be sure and bring me anything you find along those lines. I'd be happy to compensate you once again.
All right. Well, I have lots of
Remember-
artifacts that you want, but you're not welcome to any of them because you're not willing to pay me a fair wage for them. So, Abe, if that is your real name, which I highly doubt, I'll see you later. I'm keeping the Declaration of Independence, too, once we find it. Because I'm a monster. So I'm guessing there's 4 documents we can find, or 1, 2, 3. 3 very important missing documents. And everyone knows these other documents are pointless without the Declaration of Independence. Right, Polly
What are you?
Cantinelli?
Got any psycho? I could really use a fix, but I'm
Oh,
broke. I
Polly.
run the chem shop, but I'm broke and can't buy chems.
Polly. Ooh, you're a drug dealer. Ooh, you shouldn't take that stuff. It'll kill you. Why don't you just take some from your shop?
My wife, Cindy, she's always watching the inventory. If I take any, she'll lock me out.
Why are you guys living on this boat?
It's a place to live, safe from raiders and super mutants. With Dr. Lee on our side, maybe we can even begin to rebuild the world.
I've got to run, Polly. I will never give you drugs, and I am of the opinion that I will one day find and, you know, end you. Can't tell his room key. Okay, so he does have cigarettes on him, which we all know is, like, the worst thing you can do. Alright. Got those cigarettes off of him. Saving the world one lung at a time.
Good to see you.
You too. Door to science lab. We were already there. All right, so what we're gonna do, so we're gonna find our way onto the bow of the ship. We're gonna find this scientist. Of course, this is the pork and beans room, where you go to get your iron lung. That's the church. Mr. Lopez, Father Clifford. Shouldn't you be up here? You know what? Fine. I'll do the work today, Father Clifford. Who is apparently hiding drugs. God, everyone in this world. Monsters. I am... Ooh, a teddy bear. Ooh. I'm very annoyed that this is locked. Oh, it's a donation box. Okay, yeah. We don't steal from organized religion.
Good to see you.
Diego, I've heard so much about you.
God bless you and keep you safe.
And you. I hear Angela Staley has a crush on you.
What are you talking about? I'm a man of the cloth. Well, I will be as soon as Father Clifford. Never mind. It doesn't matter what Angela thinks. Soon I will take vows
Joe.
of chastity.
You're a fool to pass up a chance at love with Angela. If you don't stop seeing her, I'll tell Father Clifford about it. Okay, I'll believe you. I was just curious about it.
I forgive you. More importantly, God forgives you.
Thank you, God. Which I assume you are, Diego. Because the way you spoke.
Haven't run into you before. You probably wouldn't remember me anyway. I'm Mr. Lopez.
Ah, Mr. Lopez. Why wouldn't I remember you?
Nobody does. I'm not very memorable. Don't worry. It won't be a problem for much longer. Just leave me alone.
Why, Mr. Lopez?
Just leave me alone. I am Father Clifford. This is
There
St.
you go.
Monica's
God
church.
the Fourth. Who is this Saint Monica?
She is the patron saint of lost children. Very popular among the faithful of Rivet City.
Why, are you all lost
I'm
children?
surprised you've never heard of her. If you want to hear her story, it will be the topic of my sermon on Sunday. Services begin at 8 a.m. You should come.
I'll think about it. I'd like to make a donation to the church. You're a priest?
Yes, my flock is all of Rivet City. You should come to services this Sunday. I'll be telling.
I don't like the
tale of
way he
Saint
said
Monica.
services. I think Mr. Lopez is suicidal.
Yes, I know. I've been counseling him for some time now.
Well, clearly you're doing
He
an
used to go
awful
stand on
job.
the observation balcony all afternoon. He's down to only an hour or so at 3 o'clock.
Ooh, maybe we can push him. He provides those services. I need to go, Father Clifford.
Say,
Don't worry, Mr.
just
Lopez.
leave me alone.
I'll push you. What is this doing? Is it a vent? Why? What is being vented here? Note the lack of teeth. Sorry, everyone. Dun, dun. Of course, now that it's open, there's nothing stopping us from exploring. Of course, we don't open footlockers. We only steal from medkit. Wait, why is all of this like we're allowed to look through it? Why would they even lock the door? No, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We're done here. Just have to break in, don't you? I have to break in. I mean, as far as those containers, no, I have the strongest will. Do you need booze still? Constantly. Though I think we are currently drunk right now. Yeah, see, we're still drunk. We have consumed so much alcohol that it is currently of no concern to us. Oh god, I don't want to break the lockpick. And again, now the door is like, yeah, come and go as you please, doesn't matter. Good. Well, I don't know if I agree with that. Oh, thank goodness, you're still an addict. Ooh, Seagrave Holmes' room key. And it wasn't even stealing. What is wrong with this place? Alright, we just need to dig into his life a little bit, make sure he's not, you know, an alcoholic or, you know, a drug collector or a drug doer, which I think is their preferred. Oh, well, yeah, obviously it was the first option. God, survival weapon idea. I had an idea for a survival weapon. There were all these railroad spikes laying around the wasteland. I ought to be able to build some sort of slingshot to fire them like bullets. I tried some really big rubber bands, but that didn't work. I wonder if I could use a steam as a power source, like some sort of railway rifle. Dr. Lee, we both know that Bannon does not have the best interests of Rivet City at heart. He's only interested in making a profit. He would sell his own children if he had any, for an extra bottle cap. I definitely added too long of a pause for that comma. He needs to be removed. I'll be glad to step forward as his replacement. Sincerely, Seagrave Holmes. Seagrave, I do not wish to get pulled into petty political bickering. Bannon has not done anything wrong. If the time ever comes when he does something truly harmful to Rivet City, the other council members will look into it. Until then, I have a lab to run. Alright, so clearly Mr. Holmes thinks he's better for this bucket of bolts. Door to Rivet City Market. Marketplace closed at night. That is generally what happens, yes? Okay. If he wants to make a profit, he needs to talk to Diego.
If you see anything out of the ordinary.
You got it.
Hello.
Hello, Brock.
Welcome to Flank and Shrapnel's best goddamn weapons anywhere.
That voice does not fit that guy in the slightest.
Welcome to a quick fix.
I just talked to your husband. You sell drugs here. I need to
This is a quick
rob
fix.
you and buy you
that's
out
the
of
name of
house
our
and
shop.
home.
Polly and mine, that is.
Get it?
My name is
Profit.
Cindy Cantelli.
I didn't until just then. Damn, you sound like you've been sampling your own stuff.
No. I would never do that.
Good answer. Because
Polly
I'm a
does.
murderer.
Sample it. I mean, he's my deadbeat husband.
I heard Angela Staley has a crush on Diego.
The poor dear. I wish there was something I could do to help her.
Why not drugs?
Boy ought to just give her a tumble. It would be good for both of them.
All right, Cindy, I'm starting to find out why you're in the problem you're in. We're gonna get a stiff drink.
The Muddy Rudder. Belle waters down the liquor, but it's cheap. It's on the lower deck. Nice to see you again.
So your husband is an addict.
He's hopeless. I have to keep him away from the shop, or he'll rob us blind. One of these days, he's going to end up dead.
And how would you feel about that?
We've got...
All right, let's see. How much would it... Ant Queen Pheromones. +3 charisma, but you become stupid and less perception. This is a lot of drugs. This is far too many drugs. We're gonna have to come back at night. Because we simply can't allow this. Not just sitting out in the open. My husband's an addict. Drinks entire bottle of whiskey. Does she have a key?
I heard that the city council is debating putting railings on the flight deck.
Well, I hope they do something.
The
Remember
drugs
that
with the
child
whiskey
that fell off
chaser?
the deck last
Seems like the only way to do it.
Yeah, that was
Gary's Galley.
They'll do something.
I assume you're Gary? Gary!
Have a seat anywhere. Someone will be with you in a minute.
Is he an escaped Gary? He didn't look like he had any wait staff for a guy that was like, you know, sit anywhere. Made it. Survived. So our goal is to find a way into this part of the ship. I was really impressed that we could swim all the way through that pipe, but I don't think we were supposed to, and I think we might drown. Well, nothing like the present to find some random way to break a game. We need to breathe. Okay. And now we need to see. I heard a click. And not just from our, Oh man, do you think one of these computers is still working? The cans only float after we kick them. Okay. All right. I don't know why I'm looking around so much. We're almost certainly going to die because of my horrible decisions. All right. Hey, way up. Hey, our almost certain demise. Well, we lived, but we won't live well. So let's just get lots of radiation going. We're gonna have to swim around that guy. But he seemed to be in a pretty central location on those stairs. Also, what's our deal with Mirelurks? How can we kill them? Heavy explosives? Overwhelming force? Oh, you know what? That might work. Let's just take a different route up. All right, well, this is how we died. That reminds me of the old joke. What do you do when 100 elephants come over the hill? Swim for it? What do you do when 100 elephants come over the hill? Why can't my brain work today, Joe? Can you please spell out the joke for me? Because apparently I'm an idiot. come over the hill. Oh. Oh. Ah. Yep. Yep, my brain just triggered. Yep. There. I'm pretty sure that's a Mirelurk right there. Yeah, 100% a Mirelurk. So we just need to equip something that'll actually help us. Okay, we have the Shocker right now. It's been 2 years. You have forgotten my... I wonder if they hear all the clicking. Ah, okay. So yeah, we definitely use some sort of heavy explosive gun on these guys. We do have 14 missiles. Yeah, see, he only wanted to give us 100 caps for this. This thing's worth 500. It says right there. Sorry, I don't know why I'm getting so mad about it. He's just trying to do what he does best. Rob people blind. Okay, so we have a really strong shish kebab now. You're so much stronger than me. But you are on fire. And everyone knows water doesn't put out fire. So there's no way you can save yourself. Tunnel snakes rule. Oh, great. More drugs. Whole place is gonna be riddled with drugs. And we're gonna have to find all of them. Okay. Oh, by the way, I had this, like, big thought. I'm like, so, you know how our character's name is Pat Hectic? He's supposed to be pathetic, right? And yet, I've turned him into a super killing machine that refuses to wear anything other than a leather jacket and a hockey mask. And I have a fun idea for the next time, because I was thinking, like, we could maybe pick up Fallout 4 after we finish Fallout 3, and then maybe even try Fallout London, because that one looks pretty cool. And, you know, we were following it. I was following it for so long during the development process, I really wanted to try it out. I think I'm going to make Pat Hectic actually pathetic in Fallout 4. So I'm thinking 1 in every one of the special skills. And we'll try and beat the game getting as few stat upgrades as humanly possible. A genuinely pathetic Pat Hectic. Looks so good. I'd forgotten to sort the install of that. Yeah! I saw, like, your message about doing it on GOG, and I agree. Everything I've been reading says definitely do it through GOG or whatever. Yeah, total wimp run. Alright, so we gotta remember that walking around with a sword that's on fire does have its downsides. Yeah, turns out that anytime there's gas in the room, we explode. Well, no time like the present to keep walking around to see if we found any more loose gas. Okay, guess there was just a frag grenade on this table, as they do. Ah! Well then. Ah! It dispels the gas the fastest way. Somehow, we stumbled into this room without triggering all the things that should have killed us very, very quickly. I'm gonna, you know, for no apparent reason, just gonna drop a quick save, you know. The off chance. Another mine. Let's approach it really slowly. I'm a little bit worried that, like, we've already reached the end of this section. Alright, you know what? I have to choose a direction and just go through a door. I can't just keep going back. Door to Rivet City. Very hard. Yeah, I didn't think we had a lockpick. A lockpick skill of 100. I mean, we are still Pat Hectic. Any mines or traps? Mind the traps. Small Scorch book. We haven't found many pre-war books. Probably shouldn't turn my back to the inevitably deadly. Ooh, drugs. I knew there would be more drugs. Okay. I want to activate the switch, but I feel like we should know what the switch is going to do prior to activating it. You know, just have a small look around. Always enter danger zones backwards. It's the only way to enter any dangerous areas. I've run around that table now like 3 times. The cutting board. My God. Oh, that's a trap. You thought I wouldn't realize. Okay, well, it's a trap that will live there for eternity. I get it. You were supposed to think that the computer was the way to unlock the door, go up, use it, and explode, when in actuality, it was the switch right behind you. It was the switch we made all along. Hello? A big book of science. I mean, I know we're not a thief, but, you know, I have my limits. Okay, so getting the feeling that this guy is not a very good doctor. He'd understand if he knew we were a vampire, you know? Like, we need blood packs. And his top concern is people's health. Right?
Hello?
Right. Ooh. This guy should really turn around occasionally. Especially when, like, it's the first time someone's been in his place for a really long time and they're obviously just gonna rob him blind. Or at least, you know, take the things they want. Really, at this point, it's kind of his fault, isn't it? You know? Like, he knows someone's in here. I think that went pretty well. How much karma can you lose? Pretty much all of it. There must be a limit. Ooh, Mirelurk cakes. Those I don't care about. Well, I think we can actually take a look at our karma. Ah, we're neutral keeper. Like a beekeeper. And look, we've never taken rad eggs. We've taken over almost 200 stim packs, but never rad eggs. Apparently, we've taken 113 chems. I'm kind of starting to think I might not be the good person I want people to believe I am. You know? Corpses eaten 0. That is a number we will fix. Yeah, look, we can make the railway rifle. Okay, so crutch, steam gauge, fission battery, pressure cooker. It's like, I'll give you a thing that only I know how to do. Oh no, our whiskey. All right, we'll be good for now. Yummy carbs. Also, what kind of jerk is like, nobody's allowed to use... Oh, thank goodness. Nobody's allowed to use my workbench. They can steal the bomb I made underneath, but God forbid they even touch... Or sorry, Diego forbid they even touch my workbench. Those are my tools. Okay, so let's see here. We need a steam gauge assembly and a crutch. May have said medical brace. Is that whiskey in a fridge? Yeah, I know, right? This guy's truly a monster. Fission battery. Another stealth boy. Fire hose nozzle. Dean's electronics. Sensor module. This whole camera. Did we need a steam gauge assembly? I remember that being one. We are, kind of going a little nuts on the whole stealing thing, aren't we? I like to wrap other people into my evil deeds, because otherwise you would think I'm the only bad person, and, you know, that's just not right. Fission battery. So we got literally nothing. We have the crutch. Excellent. Pilot light. Well, I know there's pilot lights downstairs, so we may as well make another one of the shish kebabs. I'm a good person. Okay. What do we got? What do we got? It's more product relocation. Is that like a Mac Mini? Now I'm disappointed that they don't have any like resized computers. I'm also upset. Oh, it makes so much sense now. I was like, why is he building all of his stuff on a bunch of like crap? And I'm like, he's leveling it out so it's sitting level. He's just a really good construction worker guy. I'd like to point out that we didn't steal any of his food, just his drugs. And many, many, many of his resources. Many, many, many. All right, let's talk to this guy.
Yes? How the hell did you get in here?
I swam.
I suppose you can't be all that bad if you made it this far without dying. This is the part where you tell me what the hell you are doing bothering an old man who obviously wants to be left alone. Get on with it already.
That was a real tone shift. Like, tonal shift. Let's discuss the facial reconstruction and mind wipe you did for the android. Tire stop. Oh! Wow. I guess that makes sense. I have to go now. What kind of work do you do in here?
The secret kind. Well, if you must know, I'm an electrician and computer expert. And I'm a bit of a surgeon. Really, the most gifted scientist you'll find.
Wow.
I'm the guy that got Rivet City up and running in the first place. And after all that, Lee and her gang of flunkies pushed me out. Ha! Project Purity, indeed.
They're not
But
very
a bunch
secret
of
kind at all.
morons. They can't even clean some water.
What? Then you do it. What are you doing here in this wreck part of the ship?
I live here. It's where I do my work.
Oh my God, did you see
And
that?
It's far
He
away
talked
from
to us
Dr.
without
Lee
moving his
and all
lips.
those other monkeys dressed up like scientists. You made it past
not
my
lippy at
defenses,
all.
which proves you aren't a dummy. And you haven't killed me. So I suppose you aren't here to do that. I suppose you can hang around if you want. Just don't touch anything.
We should probably talk about the don't touch anything policy you have. You see, it's a little late. Let's discuss the reconstruction. It's time
What are
for
you
our
talking about, boy?
revenge.
I don't know anything about any of that. And, what did you call it? An android? What's that?
Let's just say it's in your best interest to tell me what I want to know. Sorry, I must have confused you with somebody else. Forget I mentioned it.
No one else could do it, that's for damn sure. Just get out of here. Can't you leave an old man in peace? And stay away from my stuff. Hope the Mirelurks get you, damn nosy kid.
Alright, well, now we do have to talk because that was just rude.
Stay sharp. They're everywhere.
Okay, you're really sending all sorts of mixed messages here, bud.
What are you talking?
Let's just say it's in your best interest.
Fine, whatever. This android calls himself Harkness now. Comes in and wants a memory job. I took new memories and replaced his old ones.
We've seen
Don't believe
Harkness.
anyone's done that before. Certainly not down here. That Commonwealth tech isn't all that fancy when it comes down to it. I'm also the only one in the wasteland with the skill and the nerve to perform facial surgery. That android flesh ain't so different than ours. You want proof? I documented the whole thing, so I could rub it in the face of Dr. Lee when I need to rankle her feathers. I hate that snooty bitch.
Wow. I'm sorry you don't get along with Dr. Lee, but we were discussing the android. What's she got to do with this? Show me this proof about the android. Yeah, she's a bitch. Can we talk about the android now?
You're damn right she's a bitch. Ruined my whole goddamn life. But I can see you don't give a crap about any of that. Fine. It's all in my computer. Here's the password. See for yourself.
But what if I was
Hell, just
horribly
take these
interested in that
pictures and
first
this
part of the
holotape.
story?
Straight from the synth man's
I
lips.
also don't
Just
like
don't go
Dr.
telling
Lee.
Harkness, though. He won't believe you anyway. And you really don't want to see him upset. He can be a bit inhospitable.
Harkness should be told. You'd want to know if you were an android. What if this evidence doesn't work? What if Harkness doesn't believe me? There's something you're not telling me, isn't there?
Oh, all right. So maybe I didn't wipe his mind like he asked, but I buried it deep. Almost as good, really. But it's still there. Still accessible. All you need to do is use the recall code. Just say to him, activate A321 recall code Violet, and that will activate the hidden subroutines.
Well, I think he should have to live with all the horrible things he's done. Report to Zimmer or warn Harkness about Zimmer. So why'd you help the android?
Ha! Why do you think? I wanted to crack open that Commonwealth can opener to see what was inside.
And
There's
now-
stuff in there I'd only heard about. And even then,
Did
I
you
didn't
hear that?
believe it.
Like when
I
they
can
said
see why
theirs?
that Zimmer feller
Very
wanted
strange.
him back so bad.
What do you know about this android railroad?
Bunch of bleeding heart morons, if you ask me. They're going to get themselves killed one of these days. And for what? Machine liberation?
Yes.
But they have brought me some really interesting tech over the years, so I guess they're okay. And that android, he was the chance of a lifetime.
Ooh, what do you know about the Commonwealth?
Most of it's blasted nothing, just like here. But there's talk, rumors mostly, about a place called the Institute. That's where Zimmer and that android came from. God knows what else they got going on in there.
Do you think
but it
Zimmer
puts our
is
tech
an
to
android?
shame, that's for damn sure.
Because it wouldn't make sense for like one of the scientists to want to leave the Institute, right? So maybe they built another synth that was convinced it was a scientist to send it to do the job. Anyway, sorry, that's just me hyperbolizing. Well, you think you could perform a facial reconstruction on me?
And how? I am the only one in all of the wasteland with the skill and the guts to perform facial reconstruction, you know.
We can be
Look,
beautiful?
You're different from all those other jerk-offs, so I'll make you a deal. You want a little nip-tuck here and there? I'll do it for you. I'll get to hone my skill, and you'll get the best surgeon around. The likelihood of death by infection at my hands is only 35%, let's say. So, what do you want to look like?
So man, I forgot how beautiful we are. All these years of being a tunnel snake. Sometimes you forget. Is there any chance you can put my eyes closer together? No. Come on. You know I want it all the way to large. Alright, that'll work. Do me up, Doc. Oh no, we want really shallow. Perfect. Looks very clean still. You're not wrong. Alright. And then we'll have him change our eye color to blue. So it can be a baby blue angel.
Give me a shout if you need anything else.
I have to go
Don't
now.
let your...
No one else can be as beautiful as Pat Hectic. Kidding, of course. I would
Yes, that's locked.
never murder. City Founders Log, April 25th, 2239. Inaugural meeting of the Rivet City Council. In attendance, Science Rep, Dr. Horace Pinkerton. Civilian Rep, Annette Holmes. Is that the wife of Seagrave Holmes? Or mother of Seagrave Holmes? Security Representative, Brad Danvers. Brad Danvers. Sorry, that's a fun name to say. I stand by that. Summary. As the Rivet Station Science Outpost has displayed significant stability in its location and reliable profitability for supply traders, a burgeoning civilian settlement has sprung up in the available space on our ship. To better protect and organize this growing community, we declare a 3-man council will act as governing body to represent the interests of the residents of the newly dubbed Rivet City. Ooh, before picture? He's beautiful. He's hideous. Just like us. Ha! I've done it. I built a circuit neuralizer from spare parts using the diagrams rescued from that vault last year. I'm brilliant. I'll show those hacks from the Commonwealth now. I stole the mem chip from that jerk broad. Oh, sorry. Where does he get off robbing people of their souls like that? Anyway, he's so involved in that simulation of his that breaking in and taking it was like stealing from a little girl. Of course, I won't know whose memories are on this thing until I integrate it into its new host. But they've never specified, so it shouldn't really matter. I can't wait until the subject arrives. I got the memories into the android like I was God sending down messages from heaven. I felt like Diego himself. Calls himself Harkness now. Thinks he's an old combat veteran. Did a little extra tinkering with his reflex system. He's certainly not someone I'd want to meet in a fight. When he woke up, he was all confused. We told him he was in a coma for a long time. Between the new memories and the new face I gave him, there isn't anyone that would recognize him. Not even himself.
Yes, I can see you eyeing it.
Oh, I already robbed you, man. Like, be grumpy all you want, but leave me out of it.
Stay sharp.
Again, we need to really talk about your, tone changes. Did he just eat one of them? He ate the Meyerler cakes! Those were my... They weren't. I specifically said I didn't want them. I just like the idea of being allowed to murder people randomly for just the most minor of causes. The bastard. Oh, do you think there's a pressure cooker out here? Oh, we should definitely read those books. What was it? A Dean's Electronics and a Big Book of Science? Yeah. Yeah. What is our lockpick skill at? Like if I 81. We'd need to boost it by 19, so we are definitely not getting in that way. Felt like we did a cannonball. Ooh, an area we haven't seen. Specifically because there's nothing in there. Let's just fill up on oxygen and then get out of here. Nothing like a war song to get you amped up. Okay, so now we have to decide how to proceed. And because Patricia would probably want us to ensure that this robot was safe forever and provide that part to Zimmerman and send him running back to the Commonwealth, we'll most certainly turn the robot in and ruin his life. That looks like Mirelurk eggs.
Hey.
Hey, looking for that special something?
No. I'm here to buy.
If the clothes make the man, then here are the means to remake yourself.
I literally just talked to a guy that can change my face. Something tells me clothes aren't really on the same level, you know, Crow? You know? Alright, get out of here. Ooh. You know what? We did a lot of stealing. Like, more stealing than I thought we would do. So I'm gonna walk up here to Carlos.
I need water.
And give him some purified water. I insist, my friend. It's the least I can do to help.
Water. Oh.
Alright. Never ask me for anything again. Whee! Okay, first things first. Find Zimmerman. He was talking to Dr. Lee. Oh, it's a workbench that anyone's allowed to use. Oh, it's a bomb that anyone could use and cause massive damage. I think maybe they need to work on, oh, about this gnome. I think I should be careful about this damaged gnome. Where I put it and what I do to it. Oh, look, now you're kicking the gnome. I guess you're also a jerk. All right, let's get out of here before I, you know, cause any more issues. So I'm pretty sure the science facility was just at the end of this hallway. Also, we need to go quickly talk. Diego, is that you?
Hello. God bless you and keep you safe.
Thank you again. I hear you and Angela.
What are you talking about? I'm a man of the cloth. Never mind. It doesn't matter what Angela thinks. Soon I will take vows of chastity.
Chastity vows? If you don't stop seeing her, I'll tell Father Clifford about it. You're a fool to pass up a chance with love with Angela. A fool!
Father Clifford says she is my trial, my temptation.
Oh.
I must choose between her and the church. I have chosen the church.
I'd like to make a donation.
Father Clifford takes the donation.
Alright, well, thanks for nothing, Diego. I guess I failed in my mission. Convinced that man to give up godhood. Hey, Mr. Zimmerman! Bet he does. Okay, let's do a quick save here. Oh. Yeah, I'll take the bobblehead that increases our intelligence.
Hey,
Hello, Ann Holt.
what do you need?
What do you know about Zimmer?
He's from up north. He was bragging about how great it is up there. Yeah, great. They can't even keep tabs on their robots.
Androids. Androids.
You're hurt. Fortunately, this is a medical clinic. You're
This
wounded.
is not a
Let me
medical
bandage
clinic.
that.
You're a doctor, right? I could use some help. I think I might be addicted to something. And I love it. Got any chems? I could really use a fix. This place looks pretty easy to rob. You have any problems with thieves?
Don't get any cute ideas. Security is just a shout away.
I have
Now,
already
if you've got
robbed
any
you
medical
blind.
issues, let's hear them.
Do you know where I can get something to drink? Do you know that Paulie Cantinelli is an addict?
He's totally strung out.
Pig
It's going to
robot,
kill him one of
aka
these days.
ham droid. Well, you're terrible because why don't you want to help him?
Sure.
I'm saying that I'll be fine. I'm not paying 75 caps to have this guy pat me a couple of times. Say there.
The sooner you find my property, the sooner I can get out of this slum. Really, how do you people live like this?
We don't. Take me with you. I found your android. It's Harkness, Rivet City's security chief. Its memory transfer was done by a tech named Pinkerton, here at Rivet City.
Excellent news! We're close. So close. Find this Pinkerton. Learn everything they know. I want that damned android, and I want him now. Standing around all day chit-chat.
Oh, really? You don't want me to come up here and tell you that I found your android and who it is and I know everything? And you're a jerk? But not as big of a jerk as Patricia.
Harkness, you say? Yes, that makes sense. He used to work for a special branch of the Commonwealth Police, after all. And he's right here, in Rivet City? Excellent. I must wait, find an opportune moment to confront him. Thank you for your discreet assistance and continued discretion regarding this matter. And now for your payment. This combat module will directly affect your central nervous system.
Ooh.
I think you will find it quite beneficial.
A higher chance to hitting bats?
There's
That
nothing
seems pretty
more
good.
to discuss. Now run along.
Okay. I need to go find Harkness and turn him into a monster. Harkness! I want the marketplace.
Evening.
And good evening to you. We found it. The exit to the city.
Everything looks okay here.
Keep moving.
Commander Danvers. Danvers is back in charge? What is the matter with you?
You must be new. I'm Seagrave. If you've got anything you want to unload, stop by my shop.
Anything? Chems, guns? How about parts and junk? Thank God, I can barely carry all this stuff. Just what the wasteland needs. Another junk vendor.
Suit yourself. Sooner or later, everyone has stuff to unload. He's...
Oh, great. So you say the same thing as the doctor.
Maybe you don't know who you're talking to. I'm Commander Danvers, Assistant Chief of Security.
Whoa, I just wanted to ask something. So you report to Chief Harkness?
I'm his second in command. I run the night shift and he runs the day shift. Is this conversation going somewhere? Because I've got things to do.
I'm kind of lost. Can you help me? I'd like to report someone.
Oh, really? If someone took your stuff, go get it back. If they Otherwise, I've got to see it for myself before I'm gonna do anything.
I see you're the same person. Is Polly really addicted to
Oh,
chems?
yeah. He's a mess. I'm glad I'm not in Cindy's shoes.
You've been very helpful.
Dude.
I believe he's reported to us the exact location. So everyone ran up and yelled at me and told me to get out of the way, and now they're all just like standing around staring at me.
Yes, sir?
Oh, I told Diego about you guys. So, have fun dealing with that. I think he was in the bridge tower, right? Like his unit was at the very top. Harkness? Harkness! We have to talk.
Is there a problem?
I'm kind of lost. Can you help? Why did you decide? Thanks for the help.
She's one of the members of the council. Runs the science lab here. Don't bother her unless it's important.
So I can't
Her lab
let
is
him
in the
know
stern end of the ship.
that I've ruined his entire life?
Bannon and Dr. Lee and I all meet on Monday mornings to talk about citywide issues. It's pretty informal. The council doesn't have much real power.
Okay. Right, that's fine. I just needed to go. I just needed to let you know that, like, your whole life is about to be topsy-turvy, and I feel, you know, remotely bad about it. Like, not super bad, but, you know, remotely. Also, with that, I will be right back. So, you know, wait for me, please. Don't leave me. I'm kidding. I'll talk to you guys really soon. Okay, be right back. And they say the music is still looping to this very day. All right, well, let's get back into it. Just see here. Excuse me. Who's snoring right now?
Good to see you.
I guess we could go find Patricia and let her know that we've ruined her plan and given away Harkness and finally have that moment of catharsis that we've been waiting for. Thank you, Joe. Manila envelope. Can't pick it up.
This area is off limits to civilians.
Alright, let's go find Patricia. And give her the good news that all of her effort and everything she's done has been pointless. I'm so excited. I just can't hide it. See you later, Harkness.
I'm looking for troublemaker.
Yep, just one. Zimmerman. Dr. Zimmer. I'm really curious to know if we can catch Zimmer taking Harkness back. Oh, Bannon's door. We've been here, haven't we? Yeah. We've absolutely been here. I don't know why I came up here. We're going to the marketplace. Just, you know, stay on the hair. Stay on.
Hello.
Garza.
Please excuse me. There's much work to be done.
All right, so I guess we'll just go wait by Harkness's bed until someone steals him, because the market's closed till tomorrow morning. Truly, this has been an amazing moment in
They're all eating
history.
dinner at Gary's. They'll still sell to you, though. Just ask him.
Hello.
Can-
Hey there. Hello.
Just having one of those days, eh, guys? One of those immovable chair days.
Hey there.
Is there a problem?
Yeah, I've ruined your entire life, and I couldn't be happier. Let's wait an hour and see what happens. Harkness!
No, I don't think you're him.
A3-21, awaiting initialization protocol parameters.
Our dealings are done. I was ready myself for the journey back to the colony.
Lay a hand on Dr. Zimmer and I'll snap your neck like a chicken bone.
Well, I'm happy we got this opportunity, guys. I truly only wish you the best. Yeah, we did it. We turned in Harkness and ruined his life.
I'm looking for troublemaker. Seen any? Yes?
Yeah. I wonder if his bed is free now. Can we go sleep in his bed? GG.
Sir,
Private, there's a security emergency on the flight deck.
sir, this slag heap appreciates the intel. Moving to
Good job, Private Jones. I mean, he doesn't need this stuff anymore. Ooh, his favorite cup. An ominous sign. I don't even think this is his. This is just someone else I'm robbing now because they happen to live in the same room as him. They had better stuff than him. Yeah. Yeah, they definitely did. Oh, there was something here we could take. Oh, the detergent. Okay. Oh. I thought there was just a guy behind us going, ahem. Like, you're clearly not alone. Okay. Now to search his garbage can. Well, I wish we'd leveled up so we could go in there. But we didn't. So we can't. So the robot didn't return. I wish we could get one of these planes working. Just fly to the Commonwealth. Have a good time.
Sir, yes, sir. Sir, you are not authorized. Please don't make me...
Damn it. I don't even know what's in the armory. I just want in there because they're telling me I can't. I'm a bad person. I do bad things.
Everything looks okay here. Everything looks okay here.
I mean, I literally... Okay, yeah, you know what? There's only one thing to do. It's get into the marketplace, rub in Patricia's face that we ruined everything she worked her entire life for, and then move on. Find our next adventure. Question mark, question mark, question mark.
I'm looking for troublemaker.
She just sounded horny. I'm looking for troublemaker. Where are you, Patricia? I've news to give you.
Hello, mister. Hey.
Hey,
Yes.
Victoria.
don't you...
I got
was
your
there
name
something
wrong.
else?
Wait, what did she say?
Tell you what, you deliver that component to... Just understand that this android is now, for all intents and purposes, a man.
Well,
He looks human, he acts
not
human,
anymore.
he believes he is human. But even if he's not, this person...
Okay. Have fun with your little preachy ways, Victoria. I've taken everything from her.
Don't even think of breaking into that.
I don't think I could.
Welcome to Potomac Attire. Welcome to Potomac Attire. I am
Potomac.
Bannon, proprietor and city council member. I carry discriminating attire for discriminating customers.
Ooh. I see you are also a person of refinement.
Between you and me, keeping out the riffraff is good for business.
So you're on the city council.
Dr. Lee, Chief Danvers, and I are all on the council. We meet every Monday morning. I can be very influential, if you know what I mean. Far more than Seagrave Holmes.
Mrs. Danvers is back on the council, eh? Seagraves. Oh yeah, he's clueless.
So you've met him, eh? Well, he wants to replace me on the council. Now, I can't have that. No siree. He's a shady character.
Are
I
we
just can't
Riff
prove
or
it.
Raff?
If
We
someone were to
are.
find something incriminating
Well,
in his
I mean,
room,
there's Riff Riff,
let's just
Riff
say
Raff, and
I would be
Raff Raff,
very
right?
appreciative.
So we're Raff Raff, Riff Raff. So, you know, not to cause any confusion.
Dr. Lee, Chief Danvers, and I are all...
What did he give us? I'm here to do business with you. I need you to repair my stuff.
Disgusting, isn't it? Someone should talk to that boy. He has no business hanging around that tramp if he's going to be a priest.
I agree. I'm here to do business with you.
Straight to the...
Ooh, that could really complement our look, but I think we'd have to take off our hockey mask. And that's a no deal. That's a no-go, I'm afraid. That's a zero-doer. That's a no-go. That's an uh-uh. That's a maybe not. That's a never gonna happen. Unless you have some sort of hockey mask. Why does everyone have stim bags? Do we have any just... Okay, so I guess giving him the antique stuff might actually be worth it because they are not worth very much to anyone else. John Wilkes Booth wanted poster. Although it would be funny to me to just sell them to this guy randomly rather than give them to anyone that would actually be able to do something with them. Yeah. I'm a bad person. I do bad things. What am I doing? I'm just clicking through. I just don't want to give him all my money, you know? Like, it doesn't feel fair. All right, there we go.
Another satisfied customer?
It's been a pleasure, Mr. Bannon.
Closing time.
It's 8. It's 8:41. Why are you closing? What did he give us? I did not see. Media archives, Lincoln's voice. Like, he must have given us something, right?
I heard that the city council is debating putting railings on the flight deck.
Well, I hope they do something.
What are you looking at?
Remember that child that fell off the deck?
How's your food, dude?
No.
Yeah, that was bad.
People like you are
I'm
bad
sure
for
they'll do
business.
something about it.
This time you'd better follow the rules. They're all eating breakfast at Gary's. They'll still sell to you, though.
Where do
Just asking.
Oh. Oh. That
Ramen steak.
what he said makes sense now.
Have a seat anywhere. Someone will be with you in a minute.
I'm sure
Hey.
she'll just scrounge some. Welcome to a quick fix.
Let me introduce myself. I am Gary Staley, gourmet chef and gourmand. I'll be preparing your meal. My specialty is Meyerlurk cakes, although the iguana is very popular too.
I'm partial to Meyerlurk cakes. Meyerlurk gives me gas. I'd rather have squirrel. Yeah.
Maybe you should sit in the corner. I can check to see if we have any squirrel if you wish.
I heard your daughter has a crush on Diego.
Yeah, I know. Thank God he's a priest. At least I know nothing's going on between them. Father Clifford would kick him out of the priesthood if he ever found out.
Did you know that Polly Cantinelli is an addict?
Yeah, he comes by every night around closing time and tries to get Cindy to let him close up. Thank God she's smarter than that.
I should let you get back to your... I'm hungry.
Where's our
Wait. Why would you be like, well, I'll see if we have any squirrel, and it's on your menu? I just feel like you're not doing a very good job.
Thank you for coming. Well, I need to go open up.
Those walls won't clean themselves.
I, too, will get up with all of the...
Nobody knows what happened to him.
I heard Danvers has his job now.
It's a tough job. I wouldn't want it. Welcome to Flank and Shrapnel's.
This place
Best
won't clean
goddamn
itself.
weapons
That's my
anywhere.
job.
Hey there. Hi, I'm Angela. My dad runs Gary's Galley.
Why is this place called Gary's Galley?
It's named after my dad. He's a great cook.
And a galley. That's it? Like, you had a whole bunch of
Yes, sir.
interesting speech options, and then, like, they all disappeared.
Are you looking at me?
Oh, yeah, okay. You want to hold your shotgun out? I'll hold my flaming sword out.
Don't mind me. Have you seen my hut? Stay away from me. What do you want?
Yes, I'm one of them. Have been for years.
No. Don't take me back. I would rather die than be a slave for that awful Alistair Tenpenny.
Note added, May Wong. Don't worry, I would never turn in a runaway slave. So you're an escaped slave. Now I understand.
No. Please don't tell Sister. I think he's a slaver. I don't want to be taken by him.
Oh, maybe we got a note. Here's 25 caps. Maybe you can buy yourself a gun. Let me think about it. You're on your own. I'm not getting involved. Who's this sister? A nun?
No. He's a big, scary slaver. He's staying at the Weatherly Hotel. I try to avoid him because he might recognize me.
Wait, you know him? Go get yourself a gun.
Thank you. I'll go to... I don't have anything to give you, but I think I can trust you with a secret. If you ever go up north, there is a secret slave hideout called Temple of the Union. You might find them useful.
Or I can turn them all in and destroy their lives.
Be alone just now.
Okay, let's take a look at these notes, because I'm guessing that's where we got... Mei Wong is afraid of a man named Sister in Rivet City, who she thinks is a slaver. Bannon has asked me to search Seagrave's home's room to see if I can find anything incriminating about him. Then Bannon can stop him from taking over his council seat. I got the memories into that android like I was God sent... Oh, right. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. It's weird when you look at them back to back. Be nice if one of them was winking, you know, so that you could do a little thing. Misanthropy. All right. That's enough wasting time in Rivet City. We're done here. We've destroyed... What was her name? Victoria? Again, you can see, like, I feel bad for whoever this Patricia person is, because considering if we find someone named Patricia, we will have to ruin their life.
I'll never forget you. I hate to...
No, find your own water. I'm a one good deed kind of guy. Broken leg, one good deed Jim, they call me. It's a terrible nickname, and it makes no sense. All right. So we accomplished our goal of revenge. And now we need a new goal. I guess we could go find that sister person. But that seems like an awful lot of work. Yeah, all right. We'll go take a brief look around. See what we find. Calm down. I wonder if we can change out all the council members. So I've gotten rid of Harkness.
Everything looks okay here.
Now we just need to get rid of this guy and replace him with Seagrave. And then we need to get rid of Dr. Lee. It's the perfect plan. The Muddy Rudder. I think this is the only area on the ship we haven't been... Worth it. Oh, right, we're not drunk anymore. I don't know how we're managing to even move around. It really shows you how far we've fallen when we're stealing beers off of a pool table. Ooh, a baseball glove. Is it Mr. Lee where he went? It's a Mr. Lee. Ah. Yep. Yep. So we have two missions. Loot Leo Stahl's stash at the water treatment plant for Mentats, disarm Megaton's atomic bomb, and speak to Colin Moriarty about Dad. Apparently, apparently we've done a lot of weird stuff that has not been at all relevant to the main point of everything. Yeah. Why am I... Oh, right. I remember what we're doing. We're drinking. Yep. We were already addicted to alcohol. Wow. That's familiar. Let's look at data. Right? Data? Why am I... There we go. Alcohol. Tunnel snakes rule. We're addicted to 2 new types of alcohol. We have a problem.
What do you have?
And I see you have a solution for us.
I'm Belle Bonnie, and this is the Muddy Rudder. I'll tell you what I tell all the fresh meat. Don't start anything down here, or I'll have Brock kick your ass.
Oh, really? I think I could take him. Is this swill even safe to drink?
Probably not. What do you have?
Heard any good stories lately?
Go talk to Vera if you want gossip. I don't talk bad about folks.
Who's Vera?
What?
Thank goodness everyone always has a steady stock of
I'll be right
stim packs.
Not a good idea.
Well, I'm just doing squats. I mean, yeah, it's probably not a very good idea considering, but... Jeez. Rude. It's a door that once we unlock, we'll be allowed to access anytime we want. Okay. We don't need food. We don't need guns. We don't need deviled eggs. We just need that delicious bottle of... Oh, there was drugs under here. God damn it, she's an addict. Ah. Huh. I mean, we did... Jeez, could you stop noticing me, lady? You're asleep, all right? Be asleep. There we go. Balls in your court, Trini. Yeah, I'm kind of the funniest person alive. I just want to rob her. All right, well, get up. Let's talk.
Want to buy a girl a drink? Hey, good looking. How come you haven't bought me a drink yet?
Because I'm poor. Sure, here's 5 caps. Go ahead and pick your poison.
Now that's what I like in a man. Enough caps to buy a lady a drink.
I hate to do this, but I have to go.
It's noisy, but we're safe here. No super mutants or raiders. And maybe Dr. Lee will find a way to get clean water for us.
Huh?
Your loss, sugar.
Why is... God damn it, she's like a super vision. Okay, she is literally asleep. Okay, you know what? Fine. Keep your secrets.
Have you seen my good-for-nothing son, James? I'm Tammy. Have you seen my good-for-nothing son lately?
No.
The little shit is usually up to no good.
There are no bad children, only bad parents.
What a load of crap. Obviously, you've never had to take care of some squealing little brat. Yeah? What do you want?
To judge you in your life, you don't have to be such a jerk.
Oh, really? My husband ran off and got himself killed and left me to raise his little brat. So don't you tell me how I should or shouldn't be. Yeah? What do you want?
Just here to continue to judge you.
Yeah, that's James. My own little troublemaking brat.
Trying to really
I'd sell him
feed
to you if
into
they'd let
this,
me.
you know?
Unless
really
you've
make
got
your
any more
life
personal
worse
questions,
with my...
I'm busy.
Oh, cool. Personal questions.
Yeah? What do you want?
Hey there.
We've talked, Belle. You have nothing for me. Nothing that even remotely interests me.
Buy a girl a drink, sailor?
Yeah, okay.
Now,
I'm just gonna keep giving that woman money. But there's only one way to make it fair. I'll be giving her Belle's money. And perhaps her own money. Oh, she actually did. Oh, well, she had drugs, so we did what we had to do. And robbed her of her drugs.
One of the new immigrants died of radiation poisoning last week.
Yeah, I heard she was drinking river water.
Ship's water isn't much better. We don't get fresh water.
Don't worry, we'll get fresh water and fix the whole world. The girl I keep giving money.
Drink sale.
You think she would be, like, literally ecstatic to see us. Like, anytime she asks for money, we just throw it at her. Oh, wow. So the water in Rivet City is actually, like, considerably better than anywhere else. I mean, the river water was 20 HP and 9 rad, so, I mean, yes, it's 3 times worse and, you know, only 66% as effective, but that's just math, man. You know, that hero and his sidekick Algebra Boy? I'm losing my mind. Oh, you know what we should do is we should go donate these Lincoln things to the museum guy. Because really, there's no point in us. Why is that locked and why is it hard? Title of my sex tape. I did bad. Ah, it was someone's drug stash. And apparently where they stored a cup. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Wait, why can't I have that? What's that say? Royal. Premium whiskey. Old Royal. Is that supposed to be like Crown Royal? That's a Canadian whiskey. I think. Nobody looked that up. I don't want to be wrong. How have we not been in this part of the ship? I feel like we've been everywhere. I'll be taking that beer, thank you. We are, after all, addicted. Wait, is this an actual bed we can sleep in? Okay, you know what? Doesn't matter. We're leaving. We're done here. Soon as I find this guy and give him all the random crap we don't need.
Hey there. Ted Strayer. You can chill with me if you want, dude.
Sounds like a plan, man. I know your type. You're a freeloader to waste a breath.
Whoa, dude. You don't have to get all in my face. I'll just make myself scarce.
Wow. Okay, so I guess we really affected that guy. In a way I did not suspect. Alright, well, good luck. Maybe we'll find him again in the future and actually have a conversation with him. But until that day... Where's Abraham Lincoln? Or Washington, or whatever his name is. Why isn't he here? So I guess...
Yeah, Bell's going to have to replace some tables.
So, have you decided to become a part of history?
Yep, I'd love to be a part of history and bring it. Let's do it.
Excellent. You won't regret
You know, it's a new
I promise
mission.
you.
Just a random one we can take
you are
on.
taking part in another chapter of American history. I envy you. You can find the Declaration of Independence in the ruins of the National Archives.
What will you give me for this toy of Lincoln?
Quite a nice specimen you have.
Do I want to keep the Lincoln stuff or should I just get rid of it? You know what? Doesn't matter.
Pennies, huh? Well, Thank it.
I have a few questions about the Declaration of Independence. Can you show me where the National Archive is on my
In the
map?
D.C. ruins, you'll find the National Archives, or what's left of it anyway.
Is that place that's surrounded by
The
super
buildings
mutants?
contain the document in a protective glass case.
Ah, yeah.
Be
It's
careful.
the next line.
The place is swarming with super mutants.
You know, we called it.
Here, let me pinpoint its location for you.
Ooh.
Please ask them. After all, knowledge is power.
And power is half the battle. All this info on the Declaration. Where'd you get it? I don't like secrets.
Well, this is quite embarrassing, actually. I sent someone like yourself after the Declaration. She did some of the research for me, but now I haven't seen her in a few months. I wouldn't
Crown
worry
Royal?
about it. Many have died for
yeah,
causes
it's
far
pretty
less grand
tasty.
than
It's
what you're
smooth.
about to undertake.
What does the Declaration of Independence look like? Sorry, Joe. A piece of paper?
A piece of what was called parchment. Sort of a thick paper. Has faded handwritten writing all over it. It's no more than 2.5 feet tall and 2 feet wide. If you find it, you should be able to roll it up carefully.
Ooh, what's the history behind the document?
On July the 4th in 1776, a group calling themselves the Second Judgmental Congress got together at Fort McHenry in Maryland.
What happened to the first
After a
Judgmental
ceremony
Congress?
Which ended with Paul Revere singing the famous battle hymn known as the National
Okay, I'm
Anthem,
dusting in the dark.
The document was signed.
What is,
From there,
like,
it was
literally
sent to
just
England
dusting
by train,
shelves?
presumably, and presented to King George himself. Thus began the Evolutionary War.
Oh, I see. He's mistaking little points. That's not the same as dancing. Whoa! Dancing in the dark. Where do you think he's gonna pose all the Lincoln stuff? If he doesn't put the Lincoln stuff out, I'm gonna be pretty upset.
Do have a look around, but don't touch anything.
Did you know you... Yeah, and desk. Did you know there's a man crying in the corner over there? I think you should probably prioritize dealing with that. I said some mean things and, yeah, he's not doing too well. Anyway, let's get out of this place. We now have our next mission.
Evening.
Find and kill sister. In the Waverly Hotel. Ah, the beans room.
I'll think about what you said. Just leave me alone. Hey, may Saint Monica bless you.
Oh, he was talking to him. I heard Diego and Angela are sleeping together. You should really investigate.
You would? We humbly accept whatever you can spare. However, Saint Monica...
I'd like to donate caps. Oh, I thought I could give you some items.
A kind thought, but we don't need your cast-off belongings.
You know what? Have 100 caps for the inconvenience. Wait, we can get good karma just for giving them caps? So, water bottles or caps is our solution to everyone's issues. I need to find this evidence. It's the Seagraves incriminating letter. Thankfully, I remembered this at the very last second. Oh, I guess it would be in data, wouldn't it? You've turned us down twice now, Holmes. This is my last appeal. We used to be friends. We used to do business together. All I wanted to sell our product in Rivet City. I'm sure the city would use slaves to help with the rebuilding. Paradise Falls has slaves to sell at a good price. You used to sell me wastelanders you captured before you got all full of yourself. You aren't as pure as you pretend. Help me and we can both make a nice profit. Okay, so it's I actually don't like Seagrave's homes anymore. And yet, still, I want to replace.
Anything going
Yeah? What do you want?
I want to talk to your son!
on? What do you want?
So, where's your family?
My mom is probably drunk, and my dad's dead.
She's actually just in
Is
front
that
of you.
good enough
And
for
she's
you, asshole?
definitely drunk.
What do you want, meanie?
I literally asked you where your family is. I bet you aren't afraid of anything. Would you steal some ammo for me? I mean...
Of course I'm not afraid. I'll take it and he'll never know. I'll have...
I've met your mother. No wonder you're such a brat.
What did you say about my mother?
Oh, that hurt. Do us all a favor and just run away from home. Your mother's a jerk, and you're a spoiled little punk. Hey, I don't mean to upset you.
Go jump off the flight.
Wow.
I remember you.
Think about Ruby City, how they made it anything?
It's a boat.
Wow. I don't like him. But we will be using him. Yes. He will be the avenue in which we rule this boat. I want...
Just leave me alone.
I think we both know I can't do that. Star Fox. I can't do that, Star Fox. Okay, well. As you can see, we definitely have some problems in this room specifically. In that they have drugs literally sitting everywhere. So, you know, I guess at the end of the day, I'm happy we stumbled in here. As we are heavily against. We can't let them have money or else they'll just buy more drugs. I mean, at this point, it's pretty clear where all their money is going. Monsters. Time to put on my pre-war business wear and get to work. Jesus. I know they run a chem shop, but... I'm starting to understand why your husband might be addicted to drugs. It's because you literally leave them sitting around. Alright, maybe it's not her fault entirely, but, you know, there is some blame on both parts. Okay. And they're cured. You're welcome. Marketplace. We want the Waverly Hotel. Yeah.
Hey.
Why have we not met this sister person yet? And I need to talk to Seagrave Holmes. I mean, sure, I could give this guy the evidence he needs to ruin that guy's life, but...
This place could use a few more people willing to work. Everything is falling apart. I'm the only one willing to fix it.
Yeah, and everyone really liked your whole, you know, bleeding heart.
That's secure for a reason.
Welcome to the Weatherly.
I need to find someone staying at this hotel.
Welcome to the Weatherly Hotel.
There's something we need to talk about?
Welcome back, sir.
What's the deal with that little punk James
Poor
Hargrave?
James. His mother drinks too much. When she does, she doesn't treat him very well. Personally, I think she blames him for his father leaving her, which is ridiculous.
What do you have to eat? All right.
The shop's closed right now.
You've been doing business with slavers. I have a letter that proves it. I want to make you king of this castle.
If you had read that letter, you'd know I'm no slaver. And you know I'm not dealing with them. But if that letter gets out, they won't trust me. I'll never get a seat on the council, and Bannon will make me pay for trying to replace him. If you care about Rivet City half as much as I do, tell Danvers that Bannon is blackmailing me. But don't show her the letter.
Do you know where like, you don't seem like a good person. Like, I read the letter. It's obvious that you're not doing anything wrong anymore.
No, I'm not a sophisticated man, but I am a man. And I can take care of you.
I don't need anyone to take care of me, Seagrave. But I do like being your friend. Just your friend.
Oh, man.
Bye. Evening.
Sorry about you getting friend zoned in front of me, bud. Anyway. Sister's room. Well, Zimmer shouldn't be here anymore. Which means he won't mind if I take his cram and whiskey. Why is it treating him like he's still here? Alright, doesn't matter. I can see this guy lives in luxury. He must be in the bar, right? That's the only thing that makes sense.
Hello.
So let's go back to the bar. And we'll find Sister.
What are you looking at?
And we'll finally have that interaction we've always wanted. Muddy Rudder. Muddy Rudder. Here it is.
What do you have?
Beer. And don't let it get empty. They call me Sister. Don't ask.
I want to know why they call you Sister. Ruddy Mutter. Hey, I don't want any trouble.
Are you making fun of my name? It's a damn good thing for you this place is crawling with security. Otherwise, I'd kick your ass.
I welcome the challenge.
You're bothering me.
Put the moves on me.
You're bothering me.
How many times do you think we can talk to him before he finally reacts?
You're bothering me.
Just a few more times.
You're bothering me.
Just a few more times.
You're bothering me.
All right, well, you have fun, because clearly it's not going to work.
We'll see if we still want to have this conversation. I'm Brock, the bouncer. I take care of the troublemakers. You aren't going to be a troublemaker, are you?
That depends. What makes a troublemaker make trouble?
Starting fights, breaking stuff, stealing. I think I'll keep a close eye on you. Don't tell me your problems.
Don't you?
Hey, sister.
Don't tell me.
You forget about me. Sorry.
Go find someone else to hit on.
Belle,
Hey, Trini.
buy a girl a drink, sailor?
Yep, here you go.
You're nice. I can tell you a secret. I'm drunk. No, that's not the secret. I have another secret.
So, what's the secret?
I know where Belle keeps her stash. But she doesn't know I know.
Oh,
She keeps it under her bed.
I've already robbed her.
Real
But
original,
I appreciate
huh?
you,
I think I need to puke.
Hey there.
So we literally got her drunk by buying her enough drinks, and she told us where the stash was. Wow. Yep. I was hoping she would have 10 more caps in there to repay us for all the drinks we bought her, but I guess she's probably using those money.
That's why I'm glad we're in here.
Using those money.
Me too. Nothing is getting through these walls.
I have a way with words. Alright, let's go find Danvers and let her know that Bannon's blackmailing.
I'm looking for troublemaker. Have you seen any?
Like troublemakers? You gotta go talk to the bartender.
Everything looks okay here.
Oh god, we're sobering up. The cumulative hangover will kill us. Have you?
Another glorious day in this man's army.
No. Huh. What time is it? It's literally 1 in the morning. You would think people would be here sleeping. Okay, you know what? We'll find these people. Where's Danvers?
Another glorious day in this man's army.
You're in your own army, or?
Hello.
Wait, she does the night watch, doesn't she? She's probably in the marketplace. I believe so, but like they will go to bed some of the time. All right, I think we just have to break into the marketplace and find her in there, and have her yell at us and say, "Leave now!" You know, that whole thing. Apparently, it's just open. Oh, we're gonna find you, Danvers. We're gonna find you. And we're gonna make Seagraves the new president of this place. Then we just have to get Dr. Lee out of here. Find a new science officer, probably Pinkerton somehow. Oh, Danvers.
Keep moving.
Danvers?
Big idea.
I'm just looking for Danvers. Okay, so she's probably gonna want us to leave. Yeah. That was weird. It sounded like she followed us. I do like having the key to Seagrave's home. It means we're allowed in there whenever we want. Wait, is it Monday? Saturday. We do know they meet up on Monday. Old Keplinski. I like the idea of just taking all of their equipment, just robbing them blind of everything they're using to try and purify water, make this place a tolerable area to live in. And yet... Ooh. I think she's wide awake in here. Carpets. I'm the carpet salesman of the year.
What else do you want from me?
I'm just curious why you're sleeping with sister.
Yes.
I just have a
If you need
million
something
questions
specific,
about the
please make it quick.
relationships in this
Otherwise,
universe.
Excuse me, I have work.
I'm trying to find my father. What kind of place is this, Rivet City?
Rivet City is one of the few bastions of civilization left in the land. We're working to rebuild our society, to make the world livable again.
Okay. What are you doing here?
This is the Rivet City Science Lab. It's taken
I
many
read the
long
first
years
line
to
in
put
my
together,
head.
but we've done well for ourselves. Our
Doesn't
work on portable
translate very
fusion
well.
power and hydroponics are coming along quite nicely, if not quite according to schedule.
Tell me about this project you worked on with my father.
Project Purity, we called it. What do you want to know?
What is the point of it?
It was simple, really. Fresh, clean water for everyone. Such a simple idea, and yet so impossible to realize. The plan was to build a facility that could purify all the water in the tidal basin at once. No radiation, no muck, just clear water.
Huh.
It just turned out to be more difficult than we anticipated.
Yeah, what do you mean more difficult than we anticipated? No muck, no radiation, no toxicity, no issues. It would just purify it. Instantly, clearly, no problems ever again. It's like, yeah, that's gonna be difficult.
We had the basic principles down, we understood most of the science behind it, but the radiation in the area is so pervasive. Small-scale tests were fine, but anytime we tried to test the process on a larger scale, it was just too much. Maybe if we'd had more time, or better equipment.
Why did you stop working on it? What happened?
You happened.
You
It wasn't
jerk.
just you. We had more problems than we could handle already, but your birth is what finally pushed it over the edge. Your father decided that you were more important than everything we've been
Easiest
working
solution
for,
in the universe.
and he left. He left all of us. Once he was gone, the Brotherhood decided we weren't worth their time anymore. Without their protection, we had to abandon the purifier.
Let's talk about something else. You know, maybe something a bit more optimistic. I'd like to know a bit more about you.
What? Well, I'm not sure what there is to tell. Your father
Why are
and
you
I,
sleeping with a
we
known
worked together
slaver?
For a long time. I think we were really on to something. But then there were complications. The project was abandoned and your father disappeared. I returned here to Rivet City and established the lab you see before you now.
Well, we're in your bedroom, where you're sleeping with a slaver. Can you tell me more about my parents?
I suppose so. I worked with them for several years until your mother died and your father decided it was time to leave. What else do you want to know?
Why did my mother die? What happened?
Complications from childbirth. None of us were expecting it. We weren't as prepared as we could have been. You have to understand, we were struggling with scavenged, derelict equipment. We did everything we could.
You weren't prepared? My mother is dead!
As I said, I am sorry. I'm afraid I can't go back and change the past.
Well, you could try. I never knew my mother. What could you tell me about her?
Yes. Your mother
Yes!
Well, she was a good woman. A very dedicated scientist. Your father loved her very much. It was a shame that she died. She had been excited to meet you.
What was my father like back then?
James? He was very driven, determined to change the world. Well, we all were back then, I suppose. He was focused on two things, really. Making Project Purity work, and your mother. When she died, I think he gave up. I know he wanted to keep you safe, but I think part of what he did was run away. But it seems that he never really was able to get over the idea. I'm frankly shocked that he waited all this time and wants to try again.
Yeah. Okay. Let's talk about something else. Can you tell me more about my parents? Let's talk about something else. I'm trying to find my father. Have you seen him?
You mean you haven't? I assumed he sent you here. For that matter, aren't you supposed to be in a vault? James said he left you there.
It's amazing that she's only asking these questions now that we've had a long and endearing conversation.
Your father is no longer here, and I'd appreciate it if you didn't use that tone with me.
I accidentally clicked A. And stop wasting my time and tell me where he is!
Well, I don't know where he is. The last I knew, he was going back to the old lab. Now, will you kindly leave?
I've been to Project Purity. He wasn't there.
Well, I know he was going there. Perhaps there's some indication of what he was up to. Did you find any notes? James was always taking notes. Recordings, holotapes, that sort of thing. Go back and search for something like that, if you're so determined.
Alright, jerk. I mean, to be fair, I did yell at you.
Finding your father.
Like, the very first thing I did was yell at you.
You're bothering me.
Ooh. So we completed that quest where we were supposed to go back and talk to that one guy. But we never did.
I'm looking for troublemakers. Have you seen any?
Can you tell me where Danvers
Make it
is?
quick.
Okay, well, I'll just take the fact that I didn't see the question I wanted, that you don't know, and you're foolish. You're a foolish fool. I'm just trying to change a government overnight, okay? That's all I want to do. Is I want to take this place and I want to ruin it. One foul swoop. That's a hungry man. Nothing but pork and beans under his bed. It's that environmental storytelling, I'll tell you what. I knew it would happen.
This better be good.
Bannon is trying to blackmail Seagrave Holmes. I found this letter in Seagrave's room. I thought you should see it. I heard that River City is run by some sort of council. What's up with James Hargrave's kid? He acts like such a brat.
He's trouble. That's what he is. I don't trust him. And neither should you.
Thank you.
His mother's a drunk. Spends all her time in the Muddy Rudder.
Okay, well then, what can you tell me about Dr. Lee?
She's some sort of genius. You know, one of those egghead scientist types. Her lab is in the stern end of the ship.
I like the idea that it's just like a very strict end of the ship. Very stern. I heard the River City is run by some sort of council.
Chief Harkness meets with Dr. Lee and Bannon to discuss.
Well,
it's a waste of
not
a good
anymore.
Monday morning, if you ask me. They should just let Chief Harkness call the shots.
Well, you call the shots now.
That's pretty underhanded, even for Bannon. Once word gets out, I bet the market vendors won't want him to represent them anymore. Thank you for your help, citizen.
Anytime.
That's secure for a reason.
We're changing politics, ruining a city, getting rid of all these incredibly dedicated and intelligent people and replacing them with people who think, hey, I could probably do that better. I've turned on you, Bannon. I've made your life a living hell. Is there anything you'd like to say?
You told Danvers that I was trying to... Thanks to you, they've suspended council meeting, and are probably going to censure me. I can't ban you from my shop, but they can't tell me what to charge.
Ooh. I need you to repair my stuff. Yeah, I mean, it's still pretty cheap, considering. Anyway, enjoy your night. Your last night as a part of the council. Yes. Victory is ours.
Hey there.
We're on the wrong floor.
Are you looking at
I went to the wrong place. Victory. It tastes so sweet. Ha. Diversionary tactic.
Hey, I heard that Bannon got caught trying to frame me. I also heard you ratted him out. I think you've earned a true blue friendship discount.
Oh, great. I can finally buy your garbage. I should leave. Go the wrong way first to put them up. Now they'll never know what we're up to. It's called being one step ahead. Alright, so the only other person we have to remove from their spot on council is Dr. Lee. And that means we need to get Pinkerton in charge. I don't want to have to walk... This feels like an infinite XP exploit. Like, all these doors are always locked. I mean, sure, it's only 40 experience, and at that point, what's the point? But, there doesn't appear to be anyone in here. Well, that means it's time to... Man, we stopped just
You
in
don't
time.
belong here.
Sorry. I'll get out. My bad. Thank you for notifying me that I was in the wrong place at the wrong time. I'll be leaving. Yeah, that was cutting it close. All right, run away now.
You don't belong here.
Fine, I guess I don't belong here. I'm getting those drugs. There is nothing in this world that could stop me. Maybe that guy. Maybe that incredibly dedicated person. He could probably stop me.
The market is closing. Time for you to leave.
Fine. I'll just wait an hour and then go in. You know what? I know what we can do. All right. Okay. Well, we're invisible. We're literally invisible.
One of the new immigrants died of radiation poisoning last week.
Yeah, I heard she was drinking.
The ship's water isn't much better. If we don't get fresh water soon, we'll all end up like her.
That's handy, right? We used a stealth boy. And now we win. I like the idea of walking around and just kicking things all over the place. And nobody even noticing. Alright. I'm pretty happy with the fact that we robbed that chem addict. Stole all their drugs. I think we're, making a name for ourselves.
I'm on duty. Make it quick.
What happened to Harkness? They didn't seem to program many lines for turning Harkness in and ruining his life. It's almost like they didn't think many people would do that. Guess you really needed that water, huh, bud? Don't worry, buddy. I'm gonna get you the water you need. No, I haven't met you. You'll be drinking for eternity where I'm gonna send you. All right, just a little further. Enjoy, Carlos. Enjoy. It's the way he would have wanted to go. Anywho, I actually think that is where we are going to call it for today. So, thank you so much for joining me and hanging out with me. I enjoyed this, and I look forward to being back next week to do a bit more. Joe, thanks for hanging out. Anyone else that was just lurking and watching, appreciate you. Thank you so much for watching. That was fun. Yeah, we did a whole storyline just inside of Rivet City. Got our revenge, solved all of our problems, and broke our leg. It's the way that I want to live every day. We're also suffering horribly from alcohol withdrawal, but that's a whole other problem. Yeah, sounds good, Joe. We'll see you next time. And, yeah, goodbye, everyone. Have a good rest of your weekend. Have a good and easy week, and we'll see you next Sunday. Okay, bye for now.